Okay, so here we are going to start with science part 2, chapter number 10, information communication technology, the new direction of progress. Okay, in this chapter the topics which we are going to learn is about important components of a computer, different types of software, importance of information communication in science and technology, and opportunities in the field of computer. Okay, so let us begin one by one. Now, before starting this topic, I would like to introduce about the computer. What is computer exactly? Okay, so for this, all are the parts of computer. It is having an input unit which is having all types of information or data which we can enter using the keyboard and all, right? So into the computer we can use this device. So we can take in the keyboard you can type the words, sentences. Okay, there are alphabets, there are numbers. You can enter the data or information using the keyboard. Okay. So that is the input unit. Then we are having mouse. Okay, we are having web camera. Okay, then we are having memory unit, control unit, and ALU unit. ALU unit means what? Arithmetic and logic unit. Okay, and then we are having output unit where we get the solution or result, okay, or answer which we need. Okay, send that is sent to the output device. Okay, generally what is the output device, students? Can you give the answers in the public chat, which is considered as an output device? Okay, monitor, very good. What else? Printer, very good. Okay. So you all know about computer very well. Keyboard is not an output device, it is an input device, because keyboard what we are using it for typing. Okay, so that's why it is an input device, whereas what we can say, this screen or monitor, okay, or printer, these all are what? Output devices. Okay, so I hope you understood what all things are there in the computer. Speaker is also there, very good. Okay, so let us go back to the PPT, students. Used to transmit, process, store or create information or exchange the information by electronic means. Okay, so this broad definition, it includes what all things? Radio, as you all told me, radio, television, video, DVD, telephone, mobile phones. Okay, all these are involved in this information technology. That is hardware and software. Okay, as the equipment and services associated with these technologies, okay, such as there is video conferencing, emails, blogs, etc. Now, what is mean by data? Can anybody tell me what is mean by data? Students, give the answers in the public chat. How we can say what is data? Information in raw form. Very good, Morvika. Correct answer. It is the information. Okay, that is called as data. Okay, very good. Okay, so data is nothing but the information given to the computer, right? So it is a collection of facts and figures or information in a processed form, that is called as data. It is organized, it is meaningful, and it is useful, right? Now, there are several computer generations. Computer is very important in our ICT device. Okay, there was lots of stages of evolution of digital computers. So what we call them as computer generations, and each generation is characterized by what improvements in technology, internal organization, programming languages are there. Okay, so first generation computer, how it was? It was very big. Okay, it was using evacuated vacuum tubes. What is this evacuated vacuum tubes called? Valves. Okay, VALVES. So valves were very large in size and they generated large amount of heat. Okay, so they had to be well spaced out. So consequently, computers had to be built big and cooled by huge air conditioners. Okay, so that's why large computers were very, what you can say, it needs lots of space. Okay, and it was evolving lot of heat, right? So that was the first generation computer. Then came the computer that is about 10 times more powerful, right? The computers were more powerful than other computers in this generation, right? And that's why it is called as supercomputer. What we call them as supercomputer. Very good, Simran. You have given the answer. It is more powerful than the first generation computer, right? Now today's supercomputers use what? Multiple processors. There are many processors, right? There and parallel processing to achieve great processing speeds of more than 1 billion calculations per second. That means what? The computer can perform more than 1 billion calculations. Okay. Then computer works in what? IPO. IPO means what? Input, process, output. Okay, that cycle to complete an assigned task. If any task is given, first we have to give the information input, then it will be processed, and then we are getting the result. That is the output. Okay, so that cycle is completed. Whatever assigned task is given to the computer, that gets completed. If you want to solve any sum, you can give the question to the computer. Immediately what you are getting the answer. Suppose I am typing there 2 plus 2 equal to. So you will get the answer as 4. Yes, no? So that all processing is done. So it takes raw data as input. Understood? It takes the raw data as input from the user. Who is the user here? If you are typing, you will be the user. If I am typing, I will be the user. So user is giving the information to the computer in the raw manner, right? And then it is processed by the computer. Okay, several instructions are given, programs are given, okay, to process the data. Like suppose you want to add or subtract, or you want to get the answer. Okay, so resulting information is taken as a output. Okay, so that in this way the computer works. Okay, the output can be used immediately or saved. You can save it also, okay, for future use. You all have done the projects, right? You all have saved it in your computer or laptops. Yes or no? Yes. So you can save the information. You can see it again and again after a long time. Okay. So it will be there in your laptop or computer for whatever information you are typing and saving it. If you're not saving, then it gets deleted. Yes. So these all functions are done by what? The computer. So it is a very useful device. Now, what are the various characteristics of computer? Okay. Yes, Simran, speed, accuracy, efficiency, storage. Okay, Simran has given all the answers together. Very good. So speed, first let us talk about speed. What do you say about the speed of the computer? Is it very slow or medium or high speed? Yes, students, give the answers. What you can say about the speed? High speed. Very good, Bhumi Tiwari. Is a high speed. You don't have to wait for a long time. You will get the answer immediately. Is a very high speed. Accuracy. If we'll talk about accuracy, what do you mean by accuracy? Accuracy means what? Anybody? Always accurate. Perfection. Very good, Manjima. Perfection is called as accuracy, right? So the result of the calculations can be relied upon. We can rely, or we can say that it is the right answer which we are getting. It is the accurate answer, perfect answer. Okay, provided the data should be provided properly. Okay, we should give the question in a proper way so that the computer can answer us in the right way. So we can give the instructions to the computer and the answer is always accurate. Yes, students. Now the third is efficiency. What do you mean by efficiency of a computer? Yes, repeat the same task. Okay, very good, Simran. That means what? Computer can repeat the same task again and again. We human beings get tired, but will the computer get tired? Because computer is a machine, you all know. So computer will not get tired. So it will give the information again and again, whatever you are asking, right? So computer can repeat the same task with the same speed and accuracy so long as it receives electrical power. What it needs? It needs electrical power. Like you need food for working, no? For energy, you have your breakfast. Yes. You have glass of milk. Yes. Then you get the energy to work, to study. Similarly, what computer needs? Computer needs electrical power. If no electrical supply is there, computer will stop working, right? So only that is the problem. Otherwise, computer is very efficient machine. Okay. Nowadays, we all depend on computer. Okay, for every to complete our day-to-day task. Yes. Okay. The next is storage. What about storage of computer? What do you say about storage of computer, students? Storage means what? Space. Very good, Manjima. How much it can store? Okay. So that is called storage. How much memory the computer is having? Okay. It is having a huge memory. It can store the data. Very good, Vansh. It can store the data. It is having a memory and it can store large amount of information. Okay. And the information can be used by you again and again. Okay. So storage is also very high. What about automation? Automation means what? Okay, very good, Simran. So that means what? Automation means what? Once a proper sequence of instructions you are giving to the computer, no, it will work on the data completely, okay, independently without further help. No need of human help. It can do independently all the work. Only thing you have to give the proper instructions to the computer. Then only it can perform the work properly. Okay. So this and the last one was versatility. Versatility. Very good. Again, Simran has answered me first. It is versatility means what? With an appropriate software to instruct. Okay. A computer can do unlimited variety of tasks. Okay. So this is the reason computers are widely used in different fields of our work. Okay. Computers are used in banks. Computers are used by railway. Computers are used in schools, colleges. In different fields, we have versatility. That means what? It can use everywhere. Unlimited variety of tasks can be given to the computer. Okay. So I hope you all understood how what are the characteristics of a computer, right? All of you understood, no doubt. Sure. Can I proceed further, students? Okay, fine. Thank you, students, for answering me, replying me. Now let us study about the components of computer. Okay, components of computer as I shown you in the screen. Once again, I will show you, students. I'll share my screen with you. Okay, so here you can see the various components. Input devices are there. Once again, I'll explain you. Input devices, what it does, it will allow the user to enter the data and instructions into the computer. As I told you, keyboard is an input device, mouse, microphone is there, scanner is there, touch screens are there. In mobiles, we are having touch screens. Okay, joysticks, graphics are there, graphic tables are used, digital cameras are there. So all these are what input devices. Okay, then we are having CPU. Okay, CPU for what? CPU is called as the central processing unit. Okay, it is having three parts, that is ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, CU, that is control unit, and memory unit. And output devices are used by the computer to output the information, whatever process data is there that is given. Okay, so like monitor is an output device. Okay, printer, speaker, all these are called as output device, even external memory. Okay, so these are the output devices. So I hope you understood what are the various components of a computer. So, okay, students. Now, next we are going to about the memory of computer. How many types of memory do you know computer is having? Who can say two types? What are they, Aksha? Internal and external. Very good, Bhumi. Bhumi has answered me. What we can say, they are RAM and ROM. Very good, Aryan Kadam. It is RAM and ROM. Random access memory and read-only memory. Okay. Whereas external memory is also called secondary memory, which is having hard disk, USB memory disk, and compact disk or CD or DVD. Okay, that is called as a external. Okay, random access memory, which is an internal memory. It is very fast, students, and very expensive. Okay, RAM is very expensive and very fast, as data and programs must be in the primary memory for execution, right? So the content of this memory is erased when the computer is switched off. Suppose if you're switching off, whatever content you have written, no, that will get erased. So it is very fast. That is about RAM. Whereas ROM, read-only memory. Now this memory permanently stores important instructions. What it does, it will permanently store the instructions which can only be read. You can only read it, but cannot be changed. You cannot change it. That's why the name came as read-only memory. Its contents are not erased. You cannot erase it. Okay. Even when the computer is switched off, you cannot erase the content. So that is the main difference about RAM and ROM. Okay. Now external memory, talking about external memory, they used to permanently store the software. Whatever softwares are there, okay, that will be stored permanently as a raw data or processed data. Okay. So here both the programs and data can then be repeated again and again. Okay. Whenever we need, we can see again. So that's why it is a storage device. External memory is called as what? Storage device, right? They can be erased or overwritten by the user. If you want to change some information, you can erase and again write it, right? So that's why it is called as a storage device, and you can store it. Okay. So that is about the external memory. Can you tell me which are the two types of computer software? Any of you? Two types of computer software. Who knows? Okay, system software, very good, Shruti, and application software, very good, Simran. So many other students are also answering, good. So two types are system software and what you can say application software. Okay. Now these two names you should remember. System software. Okay, it is again divided into what? Operating system and utility system. Okay, which are the two types of system software? Operating system and utility software, right? Whereas application software is divided into general purpose and custom. Okay, so these are the names, okay, of the different softwares. Now, what is operating system? Operating system means what? It is most essential system of computer. Okay, yes, Revati, correct. So it is between the user and the computer's hardware. We are using the computer's hardware, and between you and the computer's hardware. Okay, and other programs are also there. So when without an OS, we cannot use a computer. So we need an operating system for using the computer. Okay, computers can be used with the presence of operating system. Okay, so that is about the operating system. Now about application softwares, if you're talking, general purpose softwares includes word processors. You have heard about Word. Okay, so word processors are there, spreadsheets are there, Excel students. Yes, you might have used it for several project work and all. Okay, so you all know how to use the computer because you are studied this computer from lower class. Basic things you should give the answers quickly. Okay, so which are the various application softwares? That means Word, Excel. Okay, again you are having presentation, PowerPoint presentation, PPT. Okay, so that is also a program. Okay, image designings are there. Okay, and voice editing softwares are available where you can edit the voice of the person. Web browsers are there. Okay, Word Art, very good Om Yadav. Notepad, yes, very good Manjima. Okay, so all these are web browser is there. So all these are what? They are nothing but application software. It means what? You can use it for application purpose, for several applications. Okay, then we have customized application software which are created to address specific needs of users in different fields. Okay, so that is another part. Yes, Microsoft, very good. So it is a name of the company, right? Microsoft. Now a word processor. Let us study what is a word processor first. Okay, word processor is a software, okay, which operates or process words typed on a computer. So whatever words you're typing, that gets operated in word processor. The software will allow a user to create and edit the text. Suppose you are writing your name, you can change the color, change the font style. Yes, you can increase or decrease the font size. You can give the background colors different. So that is how you can what you can say, edit the text. I hope you all know how to edit the text. Yes, whatever documents. If you want to check the spellings, you can check the spellings in that. Grammar mistake, if it is, if any grammatical error occurs, you can check the grammar. Okay, so all these are done in word processor. Okay, now in word processor, even they are giving different font styles. Like you can say, can you name some font style, students, from your side? Times Roman is there. Yes, Calibri is there. Then uh, Arial is a very good Manjima. Revati, good. Algerian is a very good Parth. So different font styles are there. Cursive is there. Okay, so all these font styles you should use it once. Okay, just type any word and just try to apply it. Okay, that is how, and change the color and see, okay, how it looks. So all this you have done, I know, but then to once again do it. Okay, so that you will get used to it. Okay, so then what else you can say? You can change the font styles of a document, okay, to look it more attractive. Why you're doing that? To look it more attractive. Before printing, you have to do this. Okay, images, graphs, equations, if you're adding in that, tables if you're adding, that also you can add in the text document, and then you can format it. Okay, you can change the style, written text in different styles you can write, and change the color. Very good, Samruddhi. So in this way you can use the word processor. Now I'll show you a spreadsheet to you in my from my PPT, students. Let us see what is a spreadsheet. I'm going to share my screen, students. Okay, now you can see a Microsoft Excel here, right? So it is a spreadsheet and it is having table of rows and columns. Okay, so horizontal rows and vertical columns. You can see A, B, C, D written over there. So these all are what? Columns. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 written there. That is the rows. Okay, so how you can say spreadsheet, how you can define it is a table of rows and columns of related numerical or financial data. An electronic spreadsheet program has the storage capacity and processing speed of a computer along with powerful facilities for data analysis and presentation. That means what? It is having the capacity to store the information. Whatever you're typing in this, you can store it, save it, right? So the data can also be represented graphically as a graph or a chart. Okay, whatever information you're giving, no, in the form of graph, you can make it and store it, or in the form of a chart, you can make it and store it. Why we need graph or chart, students? So that you can compare, okay, for doing the comparison, to study the pattern, trend in the data. For that, you can see, use the graph. Okay, so in that way, you can store the information. So how to go through it? So here we have to, what first we have to do? Now you have to tell me what is the process of going to the Microsoft Excel. Okay, students. So first, where we have to click in the keyboard, in the computer? Start. Okay, then yes, Priya, click on desktop. Very good. In which icon we will click in the desktop, students? We have to, yes, MS Excel. Very good, Revati. We have to click in this icon called MS Excel. Okay, you all have seen an icon in your computer. In the start, when you will click, there are many icons coming. Okay, in that Microsoft Word is there, PowerPoint is there, then this one, MS Excel is there. Okay, MS for Microsoft. Okay, so we have to click in that. Then what you have to do, once you click, you will get a page which contains many rows and columns. Yes or no? Okay, so there you have to go to new, right? Blank sheet. Very good. So you have to open blank sheet. Okay, that is new option is there. Okay, and in the file tab, and then select, you have to click on first file. In that there is an option called new option. Okay, click on that new option and then select the blank document. Okay, that option you have to page. Okay, then you will get a blank page containing many rows and columns. Then what do you have to do in that? You have to type whatever you want to type in that blank page. You can type. Okay, type whatever material you are given. Okay, work you are given on the screen. How you will type? What you have to use for typing? Keyboard. Okay, input by keyboard. You have to type using the keyboard. Use the language, whatever language you want, like English or Hindi or Marathi, whatever you want to type, you can type in that, right? Numbers you can type, words you can type. Okay, font size, then you have to increase the font size or decrease the font size. You can make it bold. Okay, B is given there, B for bold. Then what else is there? Options. Okay, you can even make it, what you can say, many symbols are there, correct? So in that way, italic also you can do. Very good, Balaji. Then what else is there? Normal, right? So many symbols are there that you can use from where? Home tab. In the home tab, all this there. Yes, underline is there. Very good, Revati. So all these options are given in the home tab. And why they are given is all these options to make our document more attractive. Yes. So you can, in this way, you can change even colors of the text, right? So to type equation in the text, what you have to do, select the option called equation. There is an option called equation, and on the insert tab. If you click in insert tab, you will get an option called this one, equation. Okay, if you click there, you will get different types of equations. Like in mathematics, there are equations, no? A plus b the whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Yeah, if you want to write pi, okay, if you want to write, put the symbol sigma. Okay, all these things are given. So that symbols in page number 110 of your textbook, that symbols are shown there, pi. Okay, so you can check in your textbook also the various symbols. Okay, then yes, in mathematics, very good, Bhumi. So along with proper mathematical symbols, whatever mathematical symbols you need, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, that you can use it. Okay. So in this way, you can use the various symbols. Correct. Then what you have to do, select the proper equation and type it using the mathematical symbols. So these are the ways of using the Microsoft Excel, right? Correct. And then write the equations or do complete the work and then save it. Okay. You can save the blank document in particular name. Okay. So this is how we can use it. So formula in a spreadsheet is an equation that performs arithmetic calculation. Arithmetic calculation means what? Mathematical calculation like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, all these things. Correct? So, and logical operations on the values in one or more multiple cells. Okay. So in this way you can use it. A formula must begin with an equal sign. How the formula should have? There should be an equal to sign. Okay. It should be typed without inserting a space. Okay. Then only you will get the answer. So in a spreadsheet, data should be entered in tabular form after defining the data type and format for each column. Right. So there should be no unnecessary space and special characters in between. Okay. So you should not leave unnecessary space or special characters. Okay. So a presentation is an effective manner of putting across one's thoughts. If you're presenting something, that will be very attractive and understood by the observer. Okay. And ideas, whatever the audience want to see, they can easily understand it by your presentation. Okay. So in this way, you can say, complete your Excel sheet. Now let us move to the next. I'm going to share the next screen with you, students. That is about PowerPoint presentation. Let us see how the PowerPoint presentation screen is. Okay, so here you can see how the PowerPoint presentation screen looks. There is a how to go to it first. Let us see that, then we will go through it. Okay, so first, what in which icon you will click? You had to click on the desktop. Okay, right. Then click on that Microsoft PowerPoint icon, right? So you must have with you the material and pictures. Now here you can show the pictures also, okay, related to the topic on which you wish to make the presentation. Like now I am giving the presentation to you. So I am having the pictures with me, right? Similarly, you should have the pictures. Select the new option under the file tab and choose the blank slide option. Okay, so according to your presentation, you can select the slides here, one after the other. Type the information, whatever you need to type in the blank slide and insert the pictures. Okay. Then you can go to design option. There is an option called design. Okay. So design tab is there. Click on that. You can design your slide. You can change the color of your slide. If you go to animation option, you can animate the slide and make a slideshow. If you want to give more, make it more attractive, you can animate it. Okay. So in that way, you can use the Microsoft PowerPoint to create a presentation. Okay. So that is about the Microsoft, what you can say, PowerPoint presentation. So there is a given click to add title. You can click here. You can add the title of your topic. Then below that there is another option, click to add subtitle, where you can click and add your subtitle of the topic. Okay, whatever you want to write, right? So and then again here also you can change, make it bold, italic. Okay, and then you can underline it, change the color of the text. All the options which I told you for Excel, the same way you can change it, right? Okay, students. So that was about PowerPoint presentation. Okay, why this presentation is useful, students? To give your thoughts. Okay, to present your thoughts in a proper, effective manner, we can use PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so putting one's thought and ideas to your an audience. Okay, so that they can easily understand. Like I am doing presentation in front of you, and having the pictures of all the different like Excel, okay, PowerPoint, then different components of computer. then I'm also explaining. So this way, what will happen? You will understand it in a better way, right? So in that way, the audience means what? The person who are watching it, they will understand it. If you'll do the slideshow also, it is again visual aid, and it will be accompanied by what? Oral presentation. Okay? Slideshow, one after the other, the slides will be displayed. Okay, Aksha, what happened? What you're writing? My answer is not coming. Which answer, Aksha? Once again, write in the public chat. Which question you asked? Not audible. Okay, fine. 1 second. Let me check. Only to Simran or everyone? Am I audible, students? Give the answers. The problem of network, students, rejoin or shift your place and check. Okay, those are having problem. Okay, so now what I was speaking to you about presentation, right? So presentation, you can do slideshow, animations, etc. So these are the various applications which we can go to. So we studied about Excel, we studied about Word document, today we studied about presentation, how to present the particular what you can say thought in a proper way using PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So which are the two important general purpose application software, students? So there is a PDF file you can make. Okay, a web browser is a Internet Explorer is used. All these things we can use it to access on the access the websites on the internet. So it also uses search engines that can search the information. Okay, you know, where if you'll put in the search, click on the search button, you can search the information, right? And you can go to a particular document or website, and then you can enter the specific keywords. Okay, then you will get the information. What is mean by PDF? Full form of PDF. Who will tell me? Portable document file. Very good, student Bhumi Tiwari. It is called as portable document format. Okay, so it is a file that can be viewed or printed, right, without requiring what? Application software that was used to create it, right? So the application of Adobe Reader is a popular PDF file viewer, right? Some other users in science. Now we are learning science. Let us see how ICT is useful in science, in learning science. Demonstrations. Very good, Aksha. What else? In science, how you can use the computers for prediction. Okay, what you can predict through using the computer, students? Reply in the public chat. Collecting information. What type of information you can collect? Scientific information. Okay, meteorology. Very good. Chemical equations information. Very good. So whatever informations you need, you can collect it using the what you can say, these computer. So collecting scientific information like from the experts. Okay, like you can use the internet, emails, news groups, blogs are there, forums are there, chat rooms are there, Wikipedias are available, video conferencing is available. Then you can use for science demonstration experiments. Okay, and concepts can be demonstrated easily using internet, and effectively you can animate it, simulate it. Okay, predictions can be done. Okay, compiled and processed data can be used to predict possible outcomes. Okay, so all these are the things, and various job opportunities are also available in this field, like hardware, software, training personnel, marketing fields. Okay, so various jobs related to computers are also available. So that is the end of this chapter, students. I hope everyone understood this topic very well. Let us have some now evaluation section in which I will be clearing your doubts, as well as I will be asking few questions too. All are ready for that? Okay, sure. Everyone understood properly? Okay, so read the textbook. Okay, well, if any doubts are there, you can ask me in my now itself in the lecture.